What's going on, guys? Dylan Conrad, Coach Con Diesel. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about the top 5 free fitness apps. Before I do that, follow me on Instagram, Coach_Con Diesel. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, turn notifications on, comment. It all helps the algorithm. I'm going to rank these in my least favorite to my favorite. Obviously, they're all my favorite, right? The last one is going to be my favorite one. Now, what I'm encompassing in fitness apps, I'm encompassing training, nutrition, and lifestyle. And without further ado, I'm gonna shut my mouth and I'm gonna show you my top 5 fitness apps. So from the top of the list, my number 5 is going to have to be the interval timer. Now, intervals are great for bodyweight workouts. I actually personally use this for my contrast showers. It is my number 1 favorite recovery tool because it is really easy to use, it's cheap, and it takes about 5 minutes. And why recovery is so important is because it elicits a very deep parasympathetic nervous system response. And why that's important is all the physiological processes that are responsible for your body, building muscle, losing body fat, being healthy, basically all your body's physiological processes are gonna work in a parasympathetic rest and digest state. If also we can elicit a very deep parasympathetic rest and digest state, the harder we can elicit a sympathetic fight or flight state. Fight or flight's actually good, and it's really responsible for focus. If you're working out or doing cardio, to push harder during your sets or your cardio, it's gonna allow you to train harder. Number 4 is gonna have to be the Calm app. So I like to use the Calm app actually for sleep. And so why sleep is so important, I just talked about the parasympathetic nervous system response. If you aren't sleeping enough, you're basically operating like you were drunk the next day. And when we're drunk, we make really bad decisions. Bad training, nutrition, mainly nutrition decisions, but also if you're not recovering enough, you're not gonna be able to push harder, not gonna be able to focus as much, and you have a non-productive day. I love the sleep stories. You can also do meditation on this, which is really cool, but the sleep stories you see here are really cool. And you can see that you can have like Cillian Murphy, the guy from Peaky Blinders, read to you, Matthew McConaughey. You see all these block symbols on the top, so that means that they're obviously, you have to do the paid version, which you can actually get 7 days for free, and then you have to subscribe. And you could just basically just make sure you unsubscribe before that and just use another email. I mean, it's up to you however you want to do it. If you scroll down all the way, you can go to all sleep stories and you can find there's not a whole lot of free sleep stories are in here. So I definitely suggest checking those out. The sleep stories are very high imagination, like they're giving you, you're taking you to another world. And the deeper into our imagination we can get before we sleep, the deeper REM sleep that we're actually gonna get. So they do a lot of research on this, and actually Calm's done their own research, and they show that these sleep stories really help you get deeper sleep, longer sleep, and keep you asleep, which is really, really important for recovery. So my 3rd favorite app is gonna have to be Headspace. It's great if you're a new meditator, you haven't done it before. Like my dad says, meditation cures everything. You're fighting with your wife, go meditate. You broke your arm, go meditate. It does allow you to have more calm, more focus, more deep rest and digest parasympathetic nervous system response, which obviously we talked about. I would just start with take 5 cleansing breaths. Let's try that. Yeah, basically it's a full minute of breathing exercise, which is really cool. If this is your first time, it makes it really, really easy and digestible. They start with 3-minute meditations. As you can see, they had a 1-minute breathing exercise. Number 2 is YouTube. And yes, I know that it has nothing to really do directly with fitness, nutrition, and lifestyle, but I love YouTube, and that's actually where I consume probably about 80% of my education. I go to my subscriptions here. I'll do a full, my favorite YouTube Instagrammers to follow. They also have a lot of free workouts, body weight, kettlebells, in a gym, you name it, you can find it on YouTube and find a free workout, which is pretty freaking cool. So my top 3 YouTubers, I love Greg Doucette. He yells at people and my wife cannot stand his voice, but you should definitely check him out because he does a really good job of breaking down. He takes the science and he applies it in a very practical way. He's a coach, so he understands what people can and can't do and what they had success with. Remington James, I love his recipes. You know me, I eat high volume, high protein. He has really, really good recipes in here. More plates, more dates. So more plates, more dates, kind of a douchey name, but a really smart guy. A lot of science stuff, as you can see here. And they talk about Kumail Nanjiani, who's obviously on steroids now. All right, so my number one app, and you probably could have guessed this already, is gonna be MyFitnessPal. So I love MyFitnessPal. I have all my clients use it because as a coach, I can see what they're eating. But for personally, I use the premium version, but you can use the free version. This is the one app that I still invest in. What's cool about the free version is you can still set your calorie target, you can still log your food, you can still scan barcodes on here, which is really cool. You basically just go to add food. There's a scan barcode option there. You click that, you can scan your barcode, which makes food logging super, super easy. It's really user-friendly. We have all of our clients on it. Our 70-plus-year-olds, it might take them a couple more days, but they definitely got it down. And MyFitnessPal, if you want to lose body fat or build muscle and you want to do it in the fastest way and the most efficient way, get MyFitnessPal. Those are my top 5 fitness apps. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Enjoy the rest of your day.